Welcome, Crosstalk Report. Got another episode of Crosstalk here for you. I'm Nick Damiani. We've got Ryan Kelly, Mike Millsaps, Jason Pincus. Gonna bring you another episode of the Crosstalk here again today. We'll jump right into it. Pincus, what's your topic?
All right, so as we all know, tonight is the NFL draft, and I'm going to bring up something not talked about as much as you think. Coming into the draft, the top two prospects were linebacker Jalen Smith out of Notre Dame and linebacker Miles Jack out of UCLA. And right now, they both have pretty severe knee injuries that's looking like they could both potentially fall out of the first round. Jalen Smith is almost certain to not go in the first round and possibly not in the second round. And as the hours tick away, Miles Jack keeps falling. So I just want to see how you guys felt about that. Millsy?
Sounds
All
like
right, I'll go first. Okay. I don't watch too much Jalen Smith, but from like the highlight tapes, you see, he's an insane talent. But the news that he probably isn't going to be he's not going to even be able to play next year, even if he does go completely through rehab. Fine, that's killing him. So I'm not entirely surprised by that. If you have to wait a whole another year for a guy when you could get take a chance on another guy. But Miles Jack, I watched him play a lot because he played at UCLA. That dude's a monster. He's like Khalil Mack. He can just completely change a game, change the defense. I would still take a chance on him if I was like late in the first round or even in the middle. I mean, he could be a franchise changer.
Yeah, I'm with Mills. Jalen Smith, it really sucked what's going on with him. But I don't know what round you want to take a flyer on him, but definitely a guy you could draft and just stash for a year because he's that good of a player if he rebounds well, which I'm hoping that he does. With
Miles Jack.
Miles Jack, sorry, another superb player. I mean, wasn't he the all conference in offense and defense freshman of the year? That's absurd.
Yeah.
That's a crazy kind of athlete. So I think definitely I wanted him. I'm still thinking about him at 11 for the Bears if he's there. I don't think he'll fall in the first round, to be honest.
Yeah, it sucks for both of them, I guess. Are any of them seniors? Were any of them seniors, or were they both?
Both
Neither.
juniors.
Both juniors. Okay. When can you leave in college?
Junior year.
Junior.
Yeah. Well, that sucks. I mean, it's like maybe college football should let people leave early. You don't have this problem. Guys getting hurt before they leave.
You think you could pull how Moutier went to China for a year to avoid college? You think you could go to the Canadian pros for a year and then jump to the NFL? Is that a thing?
I don't know. I think the Canadian Football League is not on the same level as international basketball.
China.
I think the Canadian Football League is really bad. That's
China,
true, but
China worships Stephon Marbury, for Christ's sake.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Stephon Marbury might be like the MJ over there. So
They have a museum, a Stephon Marbury museum in China for him.
You ever have Stephon Marbury shoes?
I did.
He was the first one to sell those $8 shoes. He had them. Then I think either Ben Wallace or Ben Gordon had a pair too. Because I had those ones.
Ben Wallace.
Big Ben's. And then, then they had a buckle on them basically.
Yeah.
Because then Al Harrington had a whole freaking tech gear thing about from the streets for like $5. That's just broke kid heaven right there. Anybody got anything else on that?
Pincus, what are your thoughts? I want to hear what you think. You're the NFL draft analysis.
Well, I had in the mock draft, which I posted yesterday, we had Miles Jack at number 18 with Indianapolis, who's really looking for that. That's just a team devoid of talent. They just, whether he can only have a 4-year career or whatever, they have no talent on that team, and he's just somebody that could really change them. And then I don't even think we had, off the top of my head, Jalen Smith in the second round at all. He's just too much of a risk as of right now for some of these teams.
I'm gonna throw out a player really quick that I really think is a superb player that I would love to take to fly around, I guess. Noah Spence out of EKU. I mean, yeah, he's got a bunch of off-field issues, but he said he's passed the last 20 drug tests. He was a monster at Eastern Kentucky. I mean, that's a player to look out for.
put him in the top 10 in our mock. I've been watching him since he was in high school as an Ohio State fan, and he's going to be incredible in the NFL. Teams passing on him are just making a dumb mistake after something he did as a kid.
Right.
Why did he end up at Eastern Kentucky? Drugs?
Yeah, like party drugs.
Oh,
It's hard drugs, yeah.
All right, move on. Millsaps.
All right. Speaking of people with a little trouble in their lives, Robert Nimdichi, the monster from Ole Miss. He's gotten into a bunch of trouble, but he's still projected to be a pretty high pick, first, second round. But on Twitter the other day, he posted that when he gets drafted, he wants to buy a Black Panther with his draft money and to keep it as a pet where he lives. Just ridiculous. But if you were drafted and you had all this money, what's the crazy thing you would buy? Like not a house or a car, but like just stupid. What would you go for?
I've actually thought about this a lot because I was going to ask this, but right now, at the moment, I've been really wanting a unicycle. So at the time of my draft money, I would get a unicycle with a diamond seat, probably. Because, I just imagine myself riding up and down the street in a unicycle. We have a guy in my neighborhood that does that, and it's freaking awesome. So I respect that a lot. So I'd go unicycle or rollerblades because I've also been really into the rollerblade business lately, and I can't find any in my size. That's where I go with. Anybody else?
I think right off the bat, I'd probably have to buy a Segway. Fucking love those things.
That's decent.
You can just ride around campus on a Segway. Like, how cool are you? Pretty cool.
I like a four-wheeler, though, too,
You have enough money, why not just buy both?
Well, you can only get one. He said, what one thing would you buy? I went unicycle, which I could honestly afford right now, probably, but then I would be comfortable buying the unicycle back then.
Ooh. This is a hard one for me. I have no idea you know what? I think I'd get an unnecessarily expensive fish aquarium. It just takes up a lot of space. That just looks really just an eyesore. I think that's the purchase I'd make.
What about a grill? I'd buy a grill. A gold grill.
That's stupid.
Way too practical.
You're buying a unicycle.
Bro, you can use unicycles for life. Grills will run out at some point.
Will they?
They'll get bad. They do get bad. Grills get bad.
I'll keep up with it. I brush my teeth every night.
It's different. It's different, man. Here's another thing. Okay, you said not a house, not a car. Here's the thing. When you first do it, do you buy yourself a car or do you buy your parents a house first?
Oh, no. Fuck them. It's me.
Damn, that's relentless.
Hey, do what you got to do.
Vegas, Kelly.
I think my parents already like their house very much. So I'd probably buy all of us a vehicle. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I think they're good on the house department.
I'll buy them a house with my next contract when I make bank. But my first one, I'll buy a car. My dad's a dad, so he likes lawnmowers a lot, so I might just buy him a new lawnmower.
Ooh, a little rider? Oh, you already probably got a rider. How about a standard? You know those ones where you just stand up on it, you whip around on those?
Those are a little nuts. Those can get out of control there.
I like those, though. I like those better than ones you sit down.
The Kelly backyard doesn't have a lot of boundaries there. You kind of
go... Before we move on top, I just want to give a shout out to our one viewer right now, Paulie Lamb. Thanks for watching, Paulie. And we'll move on to Ryan Kelly here.
Wait, hold up. I just want to throw mine out there real quick. I would get a submarine. All right, go Kelly.
Oh, shoot, I forgot about you. My bad.
Yeah.
Submarine. Don't know if an NFL contract can support a submarine.
Oh, we can try.
How do you go about purchasing a submarine?
That's military.
I assume you have to talk to some Russian guys who know some guys. I don't know. All I know is I want one, and that's...
Talk to some guys down by the pier.
I mean, how do you get a Black Panther? I mean...
That's true.
Oh, he wants a... I thought that was a car, if I'm being honest.
No, like he wants the animal.
To buy a Black Panther.
Yeah.
The animal
in his house, yeah.
Is there not a car called the Black Panther, too?
There's... What? No.
No.
What the hell?
Oh, I'm thinking... You know the cologne in Anchorman, I think it's called Black Panther. When he sprays it and it's illegal in a bunch of places.
That's Sex Panther.
Oh, sex. Well, I'm all over the place. Kelly?
Okay. I don't really have a question per se to throw out there, but not my Miami, the other Miami, the lesser of the two. One of the running backs, Mark Walton, apparently Wednesday pulled a girl over at like 4 o'clock in the morning, was drunk as shit, pulled her over to be an undercover cop, an off-duty cop, told her to get out of the car, and then said he wouldn't arrest her because she was too pretty, and then would give her a break if she wanted a date with him. But she talked once, apparently, and he turned her around like he was going to arrest her, and then just rubbed his balls all over her back. So I don't have a question there. I'm trying to throw it out there and see what your thoughts are on
That's
that.
awful. He should probably never play college football again. He should go to prison. Just awful. I mean, there's so many things wrong with that. I think you can't impersonate a police officer is the first thing.
He was drunk
Almost
to DUI.
DUI, almost rape.
That's
I don't know
assault.
if that might be considered rape.
Sexual assault at the minimum, yeah.
Sexual assault. Damn. I mean, that's risky. That's somebody who thinks they're entitled to a little more than they are. Miami football hasn't been good in years.
Apparently they did scrub it, though. A lot of the outlets took it down off their site because it's very shady. And they don't know exactly what happened. But still a very interesting story.
That'd be a heck of a story just to make up. My bad.
The thing is, like, the literal balls on this guy. Like, those must have been huge balls. How did he get them out of his pants if he's going to do that? Like, who just takes out your balls and rubs them on a chick?
And he said his name was Solomon. Like, what a name to pick. I'm gonna be Solomon today. Hello, I'm Solomon. I'm a cop.
Yeah, that's just a. I really don't even have words for that. You know, that's just a kid threw away a free education at one of the best schools in the country for a really, really dumb reason. So kudos to him. But yeah, he should never do anything again. That's just wrong.
He could have gone to the Midwest to you, though.
Could have.
Just
Just missed out.
It could be in this room.
Quality kids at the Midwest U. Shirts to come soon, hopefully. And all right, moving on. Nick Young recently got a new tattoo. Hopefully we've all seen it, saying "Born Rebel" on his back. Except they spelled rebel wrong originally. It was R-E-B-L-E. Probably Nick Young wrote that on there when he asked for the tattoo. How stupid is Nick Young?
You know what? I would not say Nick Young is stupid. I love Nick Young. I think he's, they call him Swaggy P for a reason. This man walks into a room, and it's his room, no matter where he is or what he's doing. He always takes over. He's a good personality. I love him for the game. So you know what? He's making a mistake. Everybody makes mistakes, It got caught, and it's fine. Nick Young, you just keep doing you.
You know who caught it? It was Iggy. Iggy saw it on his back and was like,
yeah.
You fucking saw the rebel wrong, dumbass. You could also pose a question about how fucked LA is. That's just a situation. Who would want to coach that team now? Oh, God.
I think a lot of people. That's a big market. I think at some point in the next 2 years, they'll get a big free agent here. Millsy?
I mean,
Nick Young is that dude in high school who goes, man, fuck school. I'm about to make it famous. I'm about to play ball for the Lakers. And he's the one dude who made it. And he's just stupid as shit. And he just got lucky. He might have gotten a 4 on his ACT. I'm pretty sure he spelled his name wrong, too. I don't know. He's just an idiot.
He's the kind of dude that would go out and buy a fucking unicycle with his signing on it.
Yeah.
Smarter than I thought he was then, if that's what kind of guy he is, being honest. You can't tell me you've never wanted to learn how to just ride a unicycle.
No, I never have. Why?
That's awesome.
I've seen people on campus like go out there and like try to do it, and like they like look like they're decent at it, but they just still can't fucking do it. And like if I had to take how 2 hours a day for 2 months just learn to ride 5 feet. That's just not worth it.
You can ride farther than 5 feet if you get good at it.
All
The dude
right,
that does it around us, he goes a
we're
mile.
gonna have a special this summer. I'm gonna be making bank this summer, so I'm gonna buy Damian a unicycle, which you could probably find at Chicago Heights, thrift store for $5. Who knows?
No chance.
And then
no
by the
chance
end of the
people
summer,
on
we're gonna have
Chicago
a
just got
crossover.
unicycles.
We're gonna throw a crossover report special of Damiani riding a motorcycle or
Into Lake Michigan.
unicycle. Excuse me.
I'm just saying, you want to be that dude on campus riding the unicycle, be like, dang, look at that kid riding the unicycle. He's so cool. I want to know him. Bring that unicycle to the party tonight. That's the
I'm
kind of
pretty
dude I wanna
sure
be.
the running back was riding a unicycle before he threw the balls on the back of the chick. I'm pretty sure.
That's risky. I don't think he did that. But
It just seems like those two type of people kind of mesh together.
Or they could be like, damn, what the fuck is that kid doing riding a unicycle? He looks like a dumbass.
dang, he looks like a dumbass, but I want to be his friend and I want to invite him to this party tonight because he's got that unicycle down. Well, he got one wheel. Imagine if he had two. Dang, what? Kelly, what was your ESPN topic?
Oh yeah, another topic. So ESPN. Mills is distressed. Skip Bayless, Mike Tirico, both leaving ESPN. We're all born in 95, 96, 97, whatever. We all grew up, watching ESPN highlights. That's where we went for our sports and stuff. And now they're taking a turn for the worse here. Like, just what are your thoughts on the downturn at ESPN?
It really sucks. I actually really like Tirico. I thought he was a really good guy. I liked listening to him. He was good. I mean, there's not a lot you can say that for. I think there's a lot of bad ones out there. But ESPN definitely left to go in. And then when they lose and Skip, First Take's probably the biggest show on ESPN right now. And there's no chance anybody can replace it. I think the next guy they bring in is going to try way too hard to argue with Stephen A. And it's just not going to flow as well as those two did. It's just something about the chemistry those two had that worked so well. Skip might not have been the most educated dude. He was just pulling stuff out of his butt most days. But it was an entertaining thing to hear. Now, if another guy does it, we're getting to just call him stupid because he doesn't have the longevity that Skip built up over there.
I think I had an idea for another section of Crossover Report just called Hot Take, where we each bring in one outrageous line and throw it out there and we can argue about it for a while. Kind of building on First Take. It's an entertaining show to watch. Those guys are both dumb nuts, and they just say stupid shit, but they get views because it's so fucking stupid.
Here, I got a literal hot take for you. Are bricks flammable?
No.
You guys. Let's say I put some gasoline on a brick and light it on fire.
Well, that's gasoline on fire.
Is
it's
on
not
fire.
a brick on fire.
The brick is on fire, so bricks are flammable because they can catch on fire. Facts.
Okay, just you know what? Can I throw a flaming brick at you while you ride your unicycle?
As long as that brick's on fire and you agree it's flammable, I'll be fine with that.
It's not flammable. The gasoline on it is flammable.
Yeah.
So you're telling me the brick's not on fire then?
No.
The gasoline on fire.
Oh, the brick is on fire. The brick's on fire.
No, the gasoline on the brick is on fire.
It's called the law of adjacency. It's right on top of it.
That's not a thing. That's not a thing.
I'm in psychology right now. We just learned about that. Bricks.
Psychology. It has nothing to do with bricks.
I didn't say it had anything to do with bricks. I was just saying I'm in psychology right now.
All right, let's get Migos in here. He's our brickologist.
Pigus, Pigus, you're going to be our deciding factor here. Are bricks flammable?
I do not think bricks can catch on fire. I've never seen it happen. On them? Shit, maybe, but I've never seen it happen.
That maybe means a lot. That maybe carries weight.
So it's a 2.5 versus 1.
Well, we're going to bring this into the big crosstalk we have in a couple weeks. Everybody's on this. And I'm going to fight for it. Anybody else have anything about the ESPN analyst, though?
Yeah. Mike Tirico is probably the best guy on ESPN. He's good all around. He can be funny. He could be, he just makes great calls. He's an all-around great dude, and it sucks he's leaving. But hopefully he works out. But for Skip, him going to Fox Sports 1, I think he's just going to go even crazier. And ESPN is dying. Like, what personalities left on ESPN? Like, they got rid of Grantland and all them. They got rid of Skip. Like, who the hell? Yeah. Like, who the hell do you want to go see? Like, nobody.
Another great hot take. Yeah, if we can get Kurt Schilling on the show or a hot take show, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Talk about transgender some more.
Man, what was that other topic, man? It was mine.
That was yours.
What was that? Damn.
You just had it, dude.
If nobody can remember it, we're going to be in some trouble here. We need some fillers in while I think of this.
No, but seriously, like, okay, name one person at ESPN that you know that you would go see their show now.
Mike Ditka, if he had a show.
No, but he doesn't have one. I'm saying, like, what's left?
I still watch Mike and Mike sometimes.
Oh, yeah, no, they're good.
John Gruden, quarterback camp.
I mean, I still love Mel Kiper just because I love the way he just talks, just the way he goes about himself.
Okay. I thought Sports Nation, when they had Michelle Beadle and Colin Cowherd on it, was really good at the beginning until they lost both of them. That show was good. I think they're not bad now. I still like Marcellus a lot, but they definitely downgraded a lot since then. But that show used to be great. I used to like, what is it, Around the Horn? Liked that. Not as much anymore.
What was the one with Woody Page? Is that Around the Horn?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I think it's dropped.
You'd always write stuff on the back wall. Yeah, he's still on there.
Yeah,
him and Jay Donnie. We just lost Pincus. His computer died, he said.
R.I.P.
It was a good one, though. What is that last topic? I'm going to start writing this down.
Swaggy, no.
Millsaps, I told it, we said this right before we came on here, man.
We literally
basketball related. It was basketball related.
Yep, it's Spike Lee.
Yes.
Drake being the new Spike Lee.
Is Drake the new Spike Lee? Do you think Drake is affecting anybody, actually? That's what I want to ask.
No.
Drake's trying so hard, just not there.
No. His level, like, he's, like, at the level of, like, the girl backing up her best friend where she's like, get her, bitch. Like, that's all he's doing. Like, he's not affecting anybody. He's not affecting anybody in the NBA. He's just awful.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, Drake's like a superstar and could be like the man, but I feel like he wants to be like the best friend of these guys, and he should be the kind of guy that should have people wanting to be friends with him. But he's like the girl that's like, I want to be your friend so bad and everything like that. He's not using his stardom as well as he should be.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Didn't he have like Odell at his house? Odell and Gronk were at his house, or something like that?
Yeah. And at the same time, I think Odell's that kind of guy too. You know, there's been rumors about Odell being,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of soft people. They're soft.
Soft. He's a good musician. I like it. Mills, you like him too. Views is dropping tonight. We'll see if he lives up to it. Hopefully Quentin wrote the rest of these too, because his last couple of songs have been pretty bad.
Were you a fan of One Dance?
I like that. I like One Dance. I don't like pop style. I like One Dance though. One Dance is catchy. It'll grow on you, Millsap. You keep listening to it. It grows on you.
3 or 4 times, and then, oh yeah.
You just need to get ready for DC4.
Dirty Sprite.
What?
Anything else?
No. All right.
Nope.
Real quick, what's the chance before the draft that anybody besides Goff gets drafted number 1? Like, do the Rams just do a dumb shit and draft like Bosa?
If they draft Jalen Ramsey, I wouldn't be surprised. He's a really good player. He's the best player in the draft.
There's a rumor going around that they're going to take Ezekiel Elliott and they're going to run the wishbone formation next year with him and Gurley in the backfield, or a double wing.
That'd be dangerous.
Grade school.
And you know what? They still go 8-8.
They will go 8-8. You're damn right. All right. I think that'll do it for this crosstalk. Another entertaining one. You know how it goes. Nick Damiani, Ryan Kelly, Mike Millsaps. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.